Hi guys, my name is Myra Machuca and I will be doing one of the book presentations for the week. I'm really excited. It was very hard for me to choose a specific book, but I picked one that was very close to my heart. My mom got me this book my freshman year of high school, so I really wanted to do the presentation on it, and it's on the picture book, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Also, this can fall into poetry as well. As we know, the Dr. Seuss's books have a lot of rhyming in it. It's a lot of poetry. And it's basically the story about this little guy up here on this little funnel thing, leaving town and then going through different places and seeing all the great things that could happen, and definitely hitting some bumps along the road like we do throughout the stages of our life. I think that the illustrations in this book, I think Dr. Seuss's illustrations in general are so unique. He's very whimsical in all of his drawings, especially the colors. I mean, I always have the joke that if the people don't have fingers, then it's definitely a Dr. Seuss book. I mean, they have thumbs, but they don't have actual fingers. But they're so fun, so whimsical, so bright, and things like that. It's an awesome book. It really just starts off, like I mentioned before, this little guy leaving town, and you know, things will start happening to you. Maybe some things won't go exactly the way you planned, but things will go along. You'll see cool things. You'll start flying high. You'll start like leading a team instead of following them. And then all of this journey, see, he hits a little bump in the road, dark places, you know, where you're really confused, don't even know which direction to go to, or wonder, should I keep going? Like, is it going to get any worse? Then we have like a path where whether I go right or left, I don't know. And then all of this leads to a place that's called the waiting place. And this is the part where it really kind of takes a turn, you know, like we see the contrast in colors as well. Everything's a little bit more darker. People are all kind of wearing the same exact thing. People are just sitting around waiting for something to happen to them, or waiting for maybe something to take them somewhere else than they already are. But then it's like, no, that's not for you. Waiting is not for you. And I think that that's why my mom got me the book to begin with, because I was starting high school, but it's a book that anybody could really relate to. Like, instead of just waiting around for something great to happen, go out there and do it yourself, you know? And it's a lot of rhyming, so a lot of little like phrases stick to your head. And my favorite one is the last page of the book of this little guy moving this huge mountain of things. And it says, and will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So that's just like a little joke that my brother and I have. 98.75% that you will succeed. I think that it's awesome. It's a great book. It has a great message to it. I think that a lot of young kids will really benefit from this. It's a Dr. Seuss book, so a lot of his books are just kind of funny and things like that, like Hat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham. But this one really just kind of opens our eyes to, you know, where are we going to go? Like, don't be fearful of what's going to happen next. Yes, not life is not going to be perfect, but, you know, who knows? Maybe you'll like end up, I don't know, being with like elephants or going hot air ballooning. You don't know. So if you haven't read the book, I totally recommend it. It's really fun. Like I said, anyone can really relate to this book. Illustrations are awesome. Dr. Seuss really has his own unique style, and I think it's definitely worth having in your collection. So thank you guys so much for watching.